This is a practice tutorial video for Here Comes the Sun for percussionists. I don't have a snare drum here, but I have a pair of bongos, which I can play, and I'm just going to play them with my hands instead of sticks. I don't have sticks, but I'm just going to use my hands. This part is really easy. The most important thing for you as drummers is when you're recording this on Flipgrid is that you play along with the play along track fast. The fast play along track. If you play along with that on Flipgrid, you will stay right in time. It'll help keep the time for you. So that's really the goal. It's very easy. It's straightforward. But what I do want you to do is be able to play with the background track, which is a whole band playing the song, and be able to keep that steady beat, steady tempo. Because drums is a great instrument and it's amazing to be able to play, but the most important thing for a drummer is to be able to lock into a steady beat and a steady rhythm and provide that foundation for the rest of the group that the percussionist is playing for. That's such a vital role. It's really important that we develop that steady beat, and that really happens when we're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Here Comes the Sun, just really basically eighth notes, quarter notes, tas, and some quarter rests, and there's some eighth notes in there. As long as you're focused and keeping track and counting, it's really easy. So I'm going to play through this pretty straightforward. I'm going to start from the beginning. This is the snare drum part of Here Comes the Sun. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. Easy, but super important. Easy doesn't mean that's not important. That part is super important. Play that for you. Flipgrid. And if you want to check out the other drum part, there's another part on there. I put it as a drum set part, which has basically eighth notes, and there's X's. So it should really be played on some kind of cymbal, or if you have, this is a thing you can do at home, you can make a shaker with maybe a soup, an old plastic soup container, like a Chinese soup container, put some dry rice in there, and you can make a or you can use an egg shaker, or you can just clap, or you could play one stick on something light and thin sounding, like maybe the top of some plastic, something that you can tap on lightly, or you could just play it on snare drum. You can play it on this practice pad. And the drum set part is just eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Or you can play it on something. Play that on Flipgrid too. Because once I get this, and make sure you're doing it with the play along fast track. I'm going to try to layer some of these things together and put together some kind of thing, but make sure you're playing it with the play along fast background track, because it's going to help you keep the steady beat that everyone else is practicing on. Really easy for you this week, so I hope this helped.